Good morning, everyone. We're here and I'm holding in my hands the book of Carlos Castaneda, Magical Passes, and it describes the set of exercises by Carlos Castaneda called Tensegrity. Actually, this book has been with me for a very long time. It's published, this edition in 1998, so it has been with me many years, and I consider it now something very vintage. And I have been practicing the system of Carlos Castaneda magical passes for a long time now. I'm not a certified Tensegrity practitioner, but this is my own practice. And I decided to make this video, which in this video we will see from, there are some series of exercises here in this book. You can find the book online, you can buy it, it's an amazing book. I totally recommend it. And actually today I'm going to describe the first series, which is the preparation for the intent, as he calls it. Actually the book is in Greek, so I don't know if my English translation is the best, but it is something like this. And in this series of exercises, it has many groups of exercises. So today we're going to see the first group. I'm going to share with you my personal practice. And the reason I'm doing so is because 6 years ago, I created a video for another series from this book. The series of the womb is called, basically because I was practicing these exercises back then very intensely, and I'm still doing today, but back then it was very constant. And some friends of mine, they asked me to make a video because they wanted also to follow through, and it was a bit more complicated for them to follow the instructions from the book. So I created this video, you can find it on the channel, and then I forgot about it, and 6 years after, now I see the video and it has some thousands of views and many comments, and I realized that the people are interested in this, and I wouldn't expect ever that people still are interested in this because, you know, of course Castaneda is very known, but he was more popular in the 80s, in the 90s, and also I'm creating this video because some people asked me to, if I could record my own personal practice from all the series, so I will do so in videos little by little. And I hope some of you are inspired to try the magical passes, buy the book. It has amazing details, theory in here, but yeah, I will try to share with you my personal practice on the magical passes and Tensegrity of Carlos Castaneda. So let's jump into it. So a little bit of details of theory before we jump into the practice. According to the book, Carlos Castaneda had a teacher. He was called Don Juan Matus. He was a Yaqui shaman from Mexico, and he taught him everything he knew also about the magical passes. And the shamans in Mexico believed that human beings were like basically energy, and were surrounded by this energetic field, like a ball of energy, you know. And sometimes this energy would go at the bottom of this energetic sphere and rest there unused, like sleeping, I could say. And this would happen because we will let's say lose this energy. We don't actually lose it, it stays there unused, resting, but through our vital organs like the kidneys, the liver, the spleen, and so on. So basically, in this first series, the first group of exercises actually are practices to activate this energy that stays asleep, if I could say like this, at the bottom of this energy ball that it's part of our energetic field, right? So this exercise is for this reason. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna describe to you, I'm gonna practice myself one by one all the movements, every magical pass of this first group of exercises from the first series. And at the end, I'm gonna perform all of them in one row, so to speak, so you can see the sequence. You can do these exercises everywhere, actually. Even when you're walking, if you're staying in the elevator or, you know, waiting in a line, you can still perform some of this, you know. So first I want to share some general tips for these type of exercises. Our knees are not straight, they have to be slightly bent, and our ponytail here has to be down, so we don't do like this. And also our arms and hands are actively participating to the movement. For example, if I move this arm like this, This one is actively participating, just doesn't hang down like dead, you know. It might be like this. Or I might move my arms actively, not like this, but actively like this. So this is important. And also, all the magical passes are performed first with the left side of the body and then the right side of the body, if there is a repetition, but it's clearly stated in the book what is what. And yeah, that's about it. Let's jump to the first magical pass. So actually now I'm gonna show you and share with you my practice on the first 3 magical passes. It's all gonna happen together. So the first 3 ones, it's we stay on our toes, the heels are up, and we will do movements like this. And then drop the heels and move like this. So this is just a demonstration how more or less the feet's gonna move. Now let's go to the first 3 magical passes. So knees slightly bent, we stay on our toes, heels are up, hands, arms are activated. So we go left, right, left. We drop down our heels. We slightly raise our toes so we can move. 1, left, right, left. Again 3 times. Right, left, right. And now we will move towards the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And these are the first 3 magical passes. I'm gonna perform it again without speaking, so you can see it like this and this direction, so you can see my feet hopefully. The breathing should be natural and just let it go on. And these are the first 3 magical passes. You might observe already, because what did? I didn't do much externally, right? But your breathing gets more intense. Actually, this is good, let it go. Because already the energy starts moving, you know? So this is a good thing, because if you see it from external point of view, I didn't do much of an exercise, but already I'm like, already sweating. So let's move on to the next ones. I'm gonna show you the next 3, so number 4, 5 and 6. So the first one, it's like we will run like on the spot. Yeah, this is the number 4. So I'm gonna show it like this. And the arms actively participate. It's good that you touch a little bit or you actually hit a little bit in brackets with your heel on the ground. So this activates the energy that is resting here, there, unused. From in front. So this is the 4th one, and the 5th one is similar. Just we're gonna do 3 steps, so to speak, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We start with the left side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you hit on number 3, you hit with your heel. Not so strong, just to activate the energy. Take care of your knees, so they are not straight. I'm gonna show it also from this side. And the 4th one, we're gonna, and the 6th one, sorry, number 6 magical pass, we're gonna take the energy that we activated with our heels and our toes. We're gonna take this energy to push it up in the body towards the vital centers, the vital organs here in this area. So The arms are like this. We take the energy and we're gonna slide our soles up to our legs, on the inner side of our leg. We bring up the energy. And this was the 6th magical pass. So with the next magical pass, number 7, we're gonna use our knees to push up again the energy. So we're gonna do this. The arms actively participating. I do my breathing like this. This is from my martial arts practice, but you can just breathe normally. Number 8, we continue pushing the energy up using our knees. So again, the arms are active. You will see them hanging, but they're not hanging. We put our knee towards our chest. That was number 8. So number 9, we're gonna continue pushing the energy up and try to absorb it with our upper body where our vital organs are. And so we're gonna use our legs again. So I'm gonna show you. So at the beginning, we start with the left side. We kick in front, like pulling the energy up. And then arms like this. We lean a little bit forward, and with the other leg, with our right leg, we kick the energy back. What's happening? So I raise the energy, I absorb it, I kick, I absorb it with my back. It looks like this. Other leg. Left side, right side. Left side, right side. Left side, right side. You can actually do it while you're moving. You don't have to stay on the spot. I stay on the spot for the camera. So it would look like this. So I will try to do it towards you. And you do steps like this forward. This was number 9. So magical pass number 10. Actually, if you take the book, if you buy the book and you read, for each magical pass, actually it states the benefits. I will not go into it. You can take the book and read it. I'm just sharing my personal practice so you can have a clue how does it look like, or if you need help while you're studying the book, how this movement can look like, right? So the next movement, I like it very much because they use the same in African dancing. Actually, from my experience from African dance and my studies and martial arts, I have seen that many systems, like more primitive, so to speak, or more ancient, they have similar principles and some movements. So basically, we're gonna 90 degrees, so to speak, here. We're gonna touch our soul with our hands, like this, the hands. But for very short time, we don't stay here. We do fop, and we pull the energy towards these vital organs, and then we do it with the right side to these vital organs. So it will look like this. While we're doing it, we're bending a bit forward. So again, we can absorb the energy that we're pulling up from our soles. It's good that your back is straight. Don't do like this. That was it. So the next one is magical pass number 11, and again we're gonna use our legs. for pulling up the energy. So actually we raise it at the height of our hips, more or less, if you can, and then we push with our sole, so the toes are up, and we push with our sole, like pushing away something that it is more heavy. So, and then with the other leg. So the next magical pass, also similar with a movement from African dancing. So slightly bended, a little bit bended, arms like here. So we're gonna take with our left first leg the energy here, like this. It's like jumping an obstacle, you know? Like we're running and we're jumping an obstacle, but we don't jump. So actually, we bring the energy. You know, it's like this Michael Jackson movement, something like this. So number 13, arms like this, and we're gonna kick on the side. When you're performing the magical pass, it's not so much, you know, being intense, more than being intentional. So sometimes you might hear me sweeping. You don't have to do it. You can do it more energetically, you know, if you can feel it. At the beginning, if you cannot, you can a bit feel it. So number 14, arms like this. So we're gonna raise our knee, our left knee, and this will do like a 90-degree, more or less, angle. And now we're gonna hit with our feet. Take care of your toes, so you don't break anything. Because for example, I'm not wearing shoes. And you hit, like you have like a ball there on the ground, and you hit it. And then you repeat with the right leg. I would suggest you just finish few millimeters above the ground if you can control it. Just take care. If you wear shoes, it's fine. Don't hit too hard. If you don't wear shoes, just take care. Don't do things very intensely. It still works. Already I'm super sweaty and we haven't done externally so much. I will show it also from in front. And that was it. And the last magical pass, number 15, from this group of exercises from the first series. So this is the first group of exercises of magical passes actually from the first series. For the series of building the intent, you can find it in the book. And actually, we start with the left feet, as always, foot. And it goes a little bit in front. The other one is, the right is slightly bended. It goes a bit in front, and then we swipe. So while we swipe, we touch slightly our sole on the ground, like, you know, sometimes when your shoes have something on the sole and then you want to take it out, like on a pavement or something. So I'm just showing you now the legs. I will also use the arms. And it comes back, and then the other one. So we also, our upper part is slightly bent in front, so the muscles of the stomach are activated. And then we add also the arms. I will show you it also from the front. This was the final magical pass number 15 from the first years, the first group of exercises. So now I'm gonna perform the whole sequence of this first group of magical passes in silence, so you just can see how does it look like a little bit. So this is the whole sequence. I'm already very sweaty. It's very warm now. This means the energy start moving up to the upper part of the body and the vital organs. So what I'm gonna share now, this is not included, has nothing to do with the magical passes. It's just my own practice. So now the energy is activated a lot. And depending if you have blockages in your body and in your energy, the energy will go where it needs to go, you know, to, let's say, to break these blockages. But I have found always useful for me to neutralize the energy that now is awakened and it's up. So also they use this in Tai Chi practices and Qigong practices, but also in other shamanic practices from other traditions, like I learned this from Siberian shamanism. So we will go on neutralize, spread, let's say, spread nicely the energy everywhere. So imagine that this ball that we talked about, that he mentions in the book, Carlos Castaneda, the energy ball. So now we're going to gather the energy and neutralize it with the breathing. So we inhale, exhale, You can do this a few times until you feel that the energy is, let's say, nicely spread all over. It's neutralized. And what I like also to do, it's also from the Siberian shamanism, the shamans in Siberia. They use the energy. Also, he says it's like, if you read the book, you'll understand what it means, purpose, like how he used it in his context, like the activation of the intent or the purpose. They also have it in Siberian shamanism. So after they have done their exercises and their own practices, usually also with the Siberian drum, they want to use this energy to send it to their higher purpose, to the higher intent, to whatever for you is important and connects you with something higher actually. So they use the energy and they send it up to the intent. So this movement goes up, so it points up to the intent. It doesn't mean that the purpose or the intent is something like up there. This is symbolical, so it symbolizes, like, yeah, for me it's like how serious you are for your purpose and your intent. So you use this energy for this cause and not something more mundane. And then you bring it down on earth and in your body again. And again, I say this is not from magical passes. This is something that I do for my own practice, from other fields, and I just want to share it with you. Maybe you like it, you can use it if you like it. If not, you can leave it out. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you liked it, leave a comment. If you have questions, please leave a comment. If you want to see more of these videos that I'm going to create in the future, not only with the magical passes but also from other disciplines, subscribe to the channel. The channel is called the Travel Capsule because we also organize with some partners, business partners that I have, we organize like trips around the world that they combine spirituality, adventure and connecting with ancient cultures, also ancient tribes. So that's why it's called the Travel Capsule for the moment, but I'm planning to change this name soon. So in the future you might not be able to find it under this name. It's gonna be the Human Subscriber. So stay tuned, you can subscribe, leave me your comments, your questions. I will do my best to reply to the best of my abilities. And thank you for watching.